President Donald Trump openly clashing with his own director of national intelligence tonight on Iran and its potential nuclear bomb. This comes as the president ponders whether or not to get more involved in the conflict. Michelle Fisher joining us now with more on this story. Michelle.
Well, Mark, we heard directly from President Trump today as he addressed reporters after touching down in New Jersey. The president saying a 2-week timeline for Iran gives them a chance to, quote, come to their senses, and several European powers now stepping in to also try to help as this conflict intensifies. Amid ongoing conflict in the Middle East, is conflict also brewing in the president's cabinet?
What intelligence do you have that Iran is building a nuclear weapon? Your intelligence community has said they have no evidence that they are at this point.
Well, then my intelligence community is wrong. Who in the intelligence community said that?
Your director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
She's wrong.
ABC News learning President Trump is frustrated with Tulsi Gabbard and scolded his national intelligence director after she released this video online a week and a half ago before Israel's initial strike on Iran.
Because as we stand here today, closer to the brink of nuclear annihilation than ever before, political elite and warmongers are carelessly fomenting fear and tensions between nuclear powers.
During diplomatic talks in Geneva Friday, representatives from France, Germany, and the United Kingdom pushed for peace.
And we urge Iran to continue their talks with the United States. This is a perilous moment, and it is hugely important that we don't see regional escalation of this conflict.
Iran's foreign minister defending his country adamantly.
We are entitled, tasked, and determined to defend our territorial integrity, national sovereignty, and security with all force.
His remarks in Switzerland coming as thousands filled the streets in Tehran Friday, burning the American and Israeli flags in protest of the ongoing conflict. President Trump Thursday saying he will make a decision on U.S. involvement within the next 2 weeks. A source telling ABC News a factor in that timeline may be additional time needed for U.S. military assets to arrive in the region. The president today ruling out combat troops.
Well, I'm not going to talk about ground force, because the last thing you want to do is ground force.
And it's important to note the State Department has now opened a crisis intake form for U.S. citizens who may need assistance leaving Iran. There's also a form for U.S. citizens who are seeking to leave Israel and the West Bank. Those forms and information on departing the region can be found at travel.state.gov. Mark?